All right, I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everyone is doing well, and you and your family are doing well. And, you know, you get a little break from the snow, y'all.
Yeah, man.
And it looks like the weather's going to change, too. How about that? You got a little warm weather. Somebody said Big B is going to be about 70 degrees up here.
Yeah, man. Come the weekend, man.
So those folks in Florida, see, y'all felt bad about us, so y'all didn't send us some weather up here.
We appreciate that.
We appreciate y'all, Keith. We appreciate you, buddy. How you doing over there, buddy?
Good, man. Good. How you been, Dr. Paul? Just
Good.
Can't find my crystal Gaza nowhere.
Come on, man. No, don't say that.
Dollar Trees, man. Can't find them. I'm talking to Karen.
Wow.
Hey, Keith, do you guys have Tractor Supply down there?
Yeah.
Tractor Supply has it?
No. Tractor Supply, no. We don't have Tractor Supply.
Okay,
right,
because I know they've got it.
All right, we're going to get started, y'all. We're going to get started, all right? We're going to get started. I'm going to bring it on down. Bring it on down. All right.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's come off there. Let's see. That's right. Can everybody see everybody?
Yes, sir. Everybody's in the house, buddy.
Everybody's in the house. Good to see everybody. Hopefully everyone's doing well. This is the Family Tree. You're joining us for the very first time. This is the place where we say you get your holistic health update Hump Day Wednesday. And hopefully that this can help you and your family. And we call it the Family Tree because with the Family Tree, we go back to the ancient Laurel customs. And the ancient Laurel customs were that our tribe, our family, our group, our organizations, our family got around these trees, these ancient Laurel trees. And we talked about situations, we talked about problems, we talked about anything that was going on that we needed to know. We gathered around the tree, and with that, this was really our social security. You got to say it slow, y'all. Social security, because it's not a check, it's actually your family. That means that any problem that you may have, we say bring it to the forefront, and your problem probably can be solved right in this family here today and tonight, right on the family tree. So we invite you to conversation. If you have a question, anything you want to bring from your heart and your mind, anything that's going on, go down to your menu bar, and you can see down there, you see where the reaction with the heart is located. And from there, you click on it, and you get in queue, and you put your hand up like Big B up there.
Yes, sir.
Big B, you got your hand up, buddy?
Yes, sir, buddy. Got my hands up, man.
And once you put your hand up, we'll put you in queue, and we'll ask any question that you want to ask. And it's about holistic health, anything that you might want to share with the family. If you are someone that says, well, I don't want to actually go into queue and where I'm on video, but maybe I have a question, we'll put your information down in the chat box. And I don't know if she is in here.
Yes, sir. Prophetess is in the house, man.
Fingers in the house. Fingers is in the house. She's moving so fast. Where are you, Prophetess? Let's talk to Prophetess.
She's there. She when she says something, she'll pop.
Good evening, family.
There she is.
There she is.
First row, right next to Big B and Dr. Paul.
All right. You nice and cozy. She just slid right in there, right? How you doing, Prophetess?
I'm doing wonderful this evening.
You always check in with you to see what's going on. You got anything for us on the 411? What's the 411?
Well, I don't have anything for the 411, but I am again going to be recommending OBEP's ACE Aviation Summer Camp 2026 for boys and girls 13 to 18. If your child, your grandchild, your niece and nephew is interested in aviation, you want them to be in aviation, they may have mentioned going to an airport, this camp is the place to be. It's only $175 for the week for registration, and they will get more than $175 worth. That includes lunch, snacks, trips, field trips, and then their last day for graduation includes a barbecue, graduation, and they get to go up and fly in private planes. They get to operate the controls themselves.
They give them the wheel a little bit. They give them the wheel.
Yes, they do.
Ooh, that's
I
exciting.
love
That's
that, man.
exciting.
All that for $175 for 1 week. You
Oh
can't beat
man,
that.
You don't get
that's
that
a great
nowhere,
thing.
Prophetess. For the
Prophetess, can you give the
$175.
information out so that they can, if
It's
those that
it's
are listening
it's in the
want to be
chat,
part of
Dr.
Sure, it's
V.
in the chat box around 7:12 p.m. if you look back in the chat
it?
box.
Right.
But
Mhm.
it is OBAP, OBAP, Oscar Bravo Alpha Papa.org. And then go to ACE, ACE Philadelphia. If you're in another city, there are 50 camps all across the country. If you go down in the bottom, you will find that you can go to the ACE camp and you will be able to find the camp in your city
Mm-hmm.
and send them. We have kids. One year we had a family who moved up here, took their
Wow.
vacation in Philadelphia from Florida just so their kids could
Mm.
go to the camp.
Excellent.
Last year we had kids come in from Collegeville. They came in from upstate New York.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
One father
Mm-hmm.
brought his son in and he stayed in the hotel for a week.
Oh,
These
that's
camps
great.
are very, very informative.
Mm.
And if the field of aviation is wide open for us as African Americans, all of our commercial pilots have to retire at 65, and
Mm-hmm.
all the older white pilots are now retiring and moving out of the way, and they are desperate
Wow.
for African Americans to come in and fill those spots. So we are
Wow.
training our children to get in and be prepared to take those spots as well.
I didn't know that at 65, commercial
Yeah,
air,
now
they cannot
that's
fly at
something new for
65.
me.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Mandatory at 65, but for private pilots, there is no mandatory retirement age.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Roscoe
Okay.
Still
Draper,
be able to fly. That's right.
that's
You got to
Roscoe
still be
Draper
able to
didn't get
fly.
his helicopter rating until he was in his 80s.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he
Wow.
passed at 105 years old, and that's who my
Yeah.
chapter is named after. So
Yeah.
private pilots, you can fly as long as you can sit up in the
Mm-hmm.
chair and be cognitive
That's
and
right.
pass that
That's right.
physical.
Yeah,
Well,
Prophet, I got a
Prophetess,
question for you.
I just have one more question for you,
Yeah.
Prophetess. For those that are calling, maybe in by phone, is there a number that they can call? And if you could repeat that website address for them one more
I
time,
will
okay?
repeat the website. There is no phone number, but
Okay.
if they were interested, I'll give up my phone number because I am a volunteer with the summer camp. So
Okay.
um,
Mm-hmm.
I will have information if they need it. But the website again is O as an Oscar, BAP. That is the Organization of Black Aerospace Professionals, OBAP, OBAP.org
Mm.
slash ACE, ACE.
Okay.
Excellent.
And it will
Excellent.
give you all the summer camps for the whole entire state, for the whole
Mm-hmm.
entire country. And it'll
Mm-hmm.
let you know all camps are open, no camps are filled yet. So
Wow.
you want to
Okay.
get your kid in there at $175 for a week. We have kids who don't even want to be in aviation, not interested in flying, but their parents make them come. And by the end
Mm.
of the week, they are interested in being a pilot. They're
Mm.
interested in learning more. And
Wow.
we tell them anything you want to do, you can do
Mm-hmm.
in aviation. You want to be a police
Awesome.
officer, you can be a
Excellent.
sky marshal.
I got a
Yes,
question
great.
for you, if I may.
Yes.
Is this a program somewhat similar to what was back in the day called the Civil Air Patrol?
No, there's still Civil Air Patrol.
Okay.
That is
Okay.
still, that's a Civil Air Patrol is an ongoing
Okay.
camp, but
I
that
just
is
want to make sure
different.
so the people understand the difference. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
this Civil Air
Mhm.
Patrol is different from OBAP's camp,
Mm-hmm.
but you can learn to fly in Civil Air Patrol. My cousin got his pilot license at 18 through Civil Air Patrol.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. See, I
Okay,
remember. I
thank you
remember that
so
because
much.
back in the 50s, I went through that whole program for
Oh,
Civil Air Patrol. So
okay,
that's what
well,
I was
Oh,
thank you so much, Prophetess. We appreciate you. Okay,
let
you have
me
one more
give you
thing?
my phone number. For those
Okay.
who are on the phone who are interested and may have questions, you can reach me at 267 650 3637. I will put it in the chat box as well, but that's 267 650 3637.
All right. All right. Thank you, Prophetess. We appreciate you.
You're
And
welcome.
as I was mentioning before we went to Prophetess, I said, hey, if you have a question, concern, you want to have a question, go down in the chat box. Prophetess over there will actually bring it up. She's got a long database of comments and things and
and she
suggestions that
don't
we
play,
talked
yo.
about. And we've already pretty much talked about a lot of subjects. So stay right in that box. You might get your answer. Okay.
Yes, yes,
If you're
yes.
someone that's calling by phone and you may have missed the prompt that actually tells you how to log in, no worries. Just let us know you're calling by phone and we'll get you in. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I
Yes,
want
sir.
to start off and open up and say, let's give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Yo!
Man, Big B, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man, I'm doing well, man. And look, I don't have a tree to hug yet, but it's getting close. We finally get all the snow gone, man. So I can see the ground, so I'm feeling good about it. And
Finally,
you know
finally.
what's so cool about it, man? Mother Nature is something. Guess what? With all this mess, there's still some yellow flowers starting to show.
Yep,
You know, Mother
absolutely.
Nature is something, bro. It's on its clock. It does it no matter how crazy we get. It just does what it does. So other than that, I'm doing really well, man. Our neighbors are okay, and I keep messing with folk to make sure everybody stays in touch with each other. People say, "Leave me alone." I said, "No, Daddy woke me up today. I gotta do what I can do." That's what it's all about.
Well, Big B, of course, since the last time we sat down with the family tree, we are in a situation, as they say. And that situation is that we're in we are in war situation where we hope that this doesn't turn into a world war, but it seems like every day someone else is joining the situation. I heard France has actually bought one of the aircraft carriers in. So now we're starting to get a lot of things and change going on. Family, let's just keep prayer for our world right now, not just our nation, but our world and this conflict that's going on, because we know how things can spiral out, and next thing you know, it becomes a world war. So let's keep it in prayer. Let's put it extra on our prayer list that we, pray for peace. This is the time for praying for peace for our people. So keep that in mind. Also, we are staying on top of the things that, not are overshadowing, but, of course, with the flu and the change of seasons, things are still cranking up, Big B. So tell us where our latest numbers are from the CDC that you have, okay?
All right, Doc. I guess the latest one was like last week. Dr. P. Summary, virus control for the labs. We're trending down over that, Dr. P. At 17.9% for positive. That's for the flu, and then, of course, that virus was the H3N2. Our outpatient respiratory illness is trending sideways at 4.4%. Okay, that's for the providers for respiratory illness. That's their what they call their baseline. And for their flu serve net, that's at 73.3. That's for the 100,000 population for hospitalizations. And for the daily recovery, that's trending down, Dr. P, at 21.6. Okay. So other than that, we are in pretty good shape. Of the trend for what I would say the hospitals, one people who are actually admitted in the hospital, that's going down at 13,785. And of course, our mortality rate is up just a tad bit to 0.9%. But across the board, we've got let's say this, the deaths have not changed from the folk from before. So you know what? At this point, I'm going to say thank God. We just keep on.
Yeah, we're in good space, man. This is the time we're expecting the numbers to come down.
Yes,
of course, because the change of seasons. That's the real thing.
Yeah, indeed.
We're going to pattern, and this is what's to be expected. So again, this still stays the time that don't whip those jackets off. Take them off because it's going to be 70-something degrees.
Yes, sir. On Saturday.
So just understand that that's not a time to just throw those jackets off. Got to be careful because the change of weather still is in effect. Okay, so be careful. All right, we're going to open up the lines. We're going to start to talk about some stuff today. This is a great time to talk about testimony. Testimony is the time that we open up with because it's the time when we talk about someone's either going in a storm, or coming out of a storm. We open up the lines because this is what helps people get through that midnight hour. Sometimes when the world has told you no, God said, I ain't give up on you yet. So don't you give up yet. So we actually say a testimony goes a long way. One shall set 1,000 to flight, two shall set 10,000 to flight. And with that being the case, we want to be encouraging for you, to inspire you in anything that you got going on. So we say, share your testimony because you may be helping somebody. So if you got a testimony, something on your heart, mind, something you got from us, something you might have just experienced this week. Knees ain't hurting this Big B.
Yes, sir. I see Marcy got a hand up, Dr. P.
Yeah, so let's open up the lines. Marcy, you got a testimony for us? The floor is officially open.
Testimony, we need a prayer for Kamara Jordan. After we did our show Saturday, we had to rush her to the hospital.
Oh.
And she had an operation. The main stent was blocked.
Oh, wow.
Ooh. Yes. Let's say a quick prayer. Father God, we pray for our sister Kamara, that you continuously keep your hands and heavenly angels around her in the midst of any and everything that she's going over. Keep around her family and friends and those people that care for her, Lord. We send our prayers right now for healing from the crown of her head to the soles of her feet right now, Lord. Open up any blockage, any areas of resistance. Also have communication on point at the hospitals and anywhere that she's being cared. So we thank you, Lord. We give you all the praise. We give you all the glory. We give you all the honor in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
Amen. Amen.
So
Marcy,
thank you, Marcy.
Yes,
Marcy,
thank
I'm
you,
sorry.
Marcy.
Can you tell me, Marcy, what her name is again? Spell it, and I'll put in the chat
That's
box.
Kamara.
Kamara Jordan, Camara, Jordan, Jordan, Kamara Jordan.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Marcy. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, that was real scary.
Yeah, and keep us up to date on that, okay? It's something from a couple of sources, but I did not get any updates, so I don't know exactly what's going on. So if somebody sends something to me, I'll be glad to share that, okay? Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right. And let's see. Anyone have a testimony? The floor is officially open. You have something you want to share with the family. That something you might have saw this week. Blood pressure. How's everybody blood pressure with all this stuff going on, with all this craziness in the world? Is it affecting your blood pressure?
Yes, it is.
How about that? It is.
It will.
Yes.
That sound like Debbie. Is that
Yes,
Debbie?
it is.
Yeah,
That sound like Debbie. Debbie said, "Yes, it is."
Yeah, it'll do it to you, man.
Yeah. So, Debbie, did you see a change when Did you turn the TV off? What happened?
Well, I'm trying to do this. What do they say? Quiet yourself before you go to bed for about an hour ahead of time. Get off of all technology equipment.
Technology.
Yeah. Which is very hard for me to do, but I'm trying to do it bit by bit. But then also, Dr. Paul, my testimony, like I told you when I had your call, is that a few months ago, my ophthalmologist said I had edema in my eye. He wanted to start those series of shots. And I was like, look, let me just try and take care of it on a deeper scale. So I started taking the herbal eye, Dr. Christopher. I started taking that, and then I started washing my eyes out too. And then you said put a compress on it. And the next time I went back, so it was like maybe 4 weeks later. I guess this has been like maybe over maybe about 6 months, maybe. But each time I went back, it was getting better and better. And the last time I went, which was last month, he said, well, I don't see anything. You're good to go.
Well,
what?
The other thing,
see there. Everybody come off mute for Debbie. Right. Come on. Everybody come off mute for Debbie.
Congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations.
All right.
But now the part of that is he was like, well, you don't have any edema anymore. So now we can deal with the cataracts. Well, I don't really want to have the cataract operation. So you had suggested what is it? Castor oil.
Yes.
To put on my eyes in the evening.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting ready to do.
Okay, excellent. I can't say nothing but congratulations, Debbie. I know
you so much. Thank you,
been
family.
battling with this thing. Yes. And you got the best backup coming after you've done what you did with Dr. Christopher's. Guess what the benefit of castor oil does? It breaks up plaque. It breaks up any and all plaque in the body, period. It's sort of like, it's one of those things that when it enters the body says, all right, where is he? Where he at? Where he at? I'm going after him. That's the one. That's the castor oil. That's just one of many things that the castor bean does. So yes, definitely that's something that would be a follow-up from where you are right now. Those steps, crawl, walk, run. That's right where you are.
Right.
I expect some great things, and I know you are so happy.
I am. My only question is, I'm going to put it on my eyelids and at the corners, right? At the corners of each eye.
No, you can put it over the eyelid. You can put it over the eyelid. Right over the eyelid. Close your eyelids. Close your eyes. Put it right on there. You can put it all around that area. See what's happening. You can also incorporate that meibomian gland massage. You remember we talked about the meibomian gland?
Yes.
And I think you know how to do that. Show everybody how to do that. How you do it. Go ahead.
I usually
Since
have a
you on the
Q-tip,
spot.
but you roll it down slowly. Slowly.
Just like that. There you go.
Like
and
there
you
go.
the bottom and bring it up.
There you go. That's
your
it.
bad self. That's
it. That's it.
But
That's
now,
it.
is that done with the castor oil on?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. Just what you're doing is you'll notice that the ricinoleic acid of the castor oil penetrates derma skin. So it's the best thing for protection. So your skin actually works like a filter. So it only gets through what needs to be, which is the healing property. So it can break that plaque up. So that's an awesome piece. And the fact that it does that breaking down is perfect step for you now when now it clears out from edema, then you now start to get flow. You can get flow, dilation going on. So that's an excellent process of 1, 2, 3 process that you're doing. So keep up the good work.
Okay.
Keep flushing the eye also. Keep flushing the eye also.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yep. Congratulations. Yes. Now, also some of the other things that we talked about just before we went to you, Debbie, we talked about how you're dealing with the stress and things like that. You know, I wanted to talk a little bit about that frequency thing. I want to talk about, I got a good frequency for you today. I want to dive in today. It's an additional frequency. I don't think we talked about this one, but I want to talk about this one because there's a history that goes with it that they sort of pulled away from. And with this frequency, I think that we need to start to, recognize it again because it can help us to deal with some of the things that we're dealing with around the world. So come on in, family. Come on in. More folks, come on in. Come on in. Come on in. All right. Anyone else have a testimony?
I do.
I have a testimony, Dr. Paul.
Yes, Celia, Dr. Paul.
Okay, who are we going to go to?
Celia Jones.
Cecilia?
Cecilia,
okay.
yes.
And then we'll go to Neetha. I think that was Neetha.
Right,
Okay.
All right,
Cecilia?
sorry about that, Neetha.
That's all right.
Hi, how's everybody?
What's up, Cecilia? Where you been? Hey,
what's
going on? You got a new
I've
chair.
been here with my camera off. I've been here with my camera off, but I wanted to show y'all this.
Okay. What you got?
Everybody's been on here asking about neuropathy pains. And I've been dealing with it myself. And first I started with the turpentine. And that was just helping like a little bit. Then I started doing the castor oil on my feet, and that was helping a little bit. And then I got this from I don't know if you can see this.
Healthy Feet and Nerves. Yeah, there you go. Right there.
Yep.
Got it.
From Wayne Avenue.
Okay.
Now, this was helping, but I'm not really a water drinker, so
I'm still working on that water.
I wasn't really doing it. Yeah, I know. I wasn't really doing it all the time, but it was helping a little bit. Okay. So then I discovered this.
Okay. You got the foot detoxes. All right. That's right. There you go.
I got the
natural foot care foot pads.
It's all natural ingredients. With the bamboo, the woodworm, the turmeric, and some other stuff in it. But anyway, this has been helping my neuropathy.
Okay, excellent.
It's been helping me sleep. It's actually been helping me sleep because now my foot pain is not keeping me woke.
All right.
So it's doing like two things at once.
Yes.
That's great. That's great to know.
Yes, let's come off mute. Let's come off mute for Cecilia. Come on, y'all. Come on. Give her a hand, y'all. Give her a hand.
Congratulations.
Give her a hand.
Congratulations,
Cecilia. Yes. Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Thank you for sharing those products because those products are something that everybody can use. Foot detoxes go back a long way. Some people have always, there's always this skeptical things about that are out there about, what do you mean? You got detoxing from your feet? Yes, that is true. Yes, you can detox from your feet. Did you know that under every foot, you have about 3,000 to 4,000 pores under each foot? And when you take a detox, whether it's a foot detox with you're going in and you place your feet in a tub, or you can put those pads on there, it penetrates through the feet and now starts to draw out. After you remove that, some of those herbs have the astringent properties. Probably if you read that list, Cecilia, all those herbs that are on those pads are literally astringents. They draw. So those are what we call draws back in the day, the draws. So what that will do will pull, even after you remove it, it starts to still detox for 48 hours. Y'all hear that? What a great detox. Something that can continuously clean you out. So whether you're doing it professionally or you're doing it with the pads, like she says, give it a try. It may work for you. It may help with neuropathy. Also pulls waste out of the body. So heavy metals, toxins, chemicals, parasites, all that stuff. Guess what? Comes right out your feet. Wow.
Good.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Thank you, Cecilia. Appreciate you for sharing. All right. Okay. Letha, how you doing over there?
Grand risings, everyone.
Grand Risings. How are you?
Better than some, better than most. It's been 4
Well,
months
I
from my
love it.
surgery, and I'm moving around and not using the walker as much. And
Beautiful.
I have soreness, but no pain. So
Yes, beautiful,
yeah, so
beautiful.
it's coming along. I
Yes.
don't know if I would say this is a testimony or something I want to share, because something
Okay.
almost happened to me today at 5:39. It
Okay.
was a scam. It was a scam.
Okay.
And I just wanted to alert everyone because, they try things new.
Mm-hmm.
I got a call from my bank.
Mm.
I looked at the phone. Oh, it's my bank calling. And they were telling me that someone tried to get into my account to send a wire for $1,000 and then another wire for $3,000. So I began to ask questions, but I was questioning, because this has happened before, but I know what the bank will do. They will just shut everything down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, this particular person was telling me, well, what do you have another account, secondary or third account? What he wanted was the Cash App. I said,
yes,
but I don't have a Cash App with this account.
Oh boy,
So
I
I'm
tell you.
questioning, and then he's saying, well, what we need to do, I had already, while I was on the phone with my computer, moved my savings, put it in the checking, and I was going to move it all out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm questioning, and he was getting a little annoyed with me because I'm questioning, and we were on the phone for about 25 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But what he wanted me to do was go to the Cash App and remove my Cash App account and put in
What?
this account so I can transfer them. I said, nah, I said, and he was getting a little annoyed because I'm asking questions, and he said, well, ma'am, you're not cooperating. I said, no, it's not that I'm not cooperating. I said, this just doesn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
So, and see, I don't want people to be aware, because it comes up, that's your bank calling, but they get that phone number
yes,
from the back of your card that says lost or stolen cards, because it was the same number. So
Wow.
I told him, I said, look, can you just call me right back? I got another call. And he said, yes, I'll call you back at 6:30. So I called my bank and told them what was going on. And he checked. He said, Ms. Armstrong, there's no one who tried to get into your account. We sent it to the fraud, nothing. But we're going to shut everything down anyway.
Yeah,
There
you go.
That was a scam. And I said, evidently they got your number. So when it shows up, you see your bank and you're going to answer it.
That's right. There you go. There you go.
So
Congratulations for you.
Beware.
all of the time.
Let's
And
give
all the time.
6:30 came, I never got a call.
Yeah, he wasn't gonna call no more. That's right. Give Nita a hand for being the lookout. She was on after this. You ain't gonna mess around and fool her.
Go.
Just ask
Yeah.
questions. Just ask
Yeah.
Yeah.
questions.
Ain't that the truth?
And then even if they call, I said something don't sound right. You know, you don't have to tell them. Just hang up and you call your bank just to
Yeah, that's
verify.
right.
They can never
Indeed.
call you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a shame, but with this new AI technology, things are getting very, very difficult to decipher what is real and what is not. And
Mm-hmm.
even the pros are having problems with this. So not only was it, you remember that was the scam over the phone? Well,
Yes.
now they're doing the scam on the phones where it replicates the voice of a good person that you know.
Mhm.
So it
Mm-hmm.
could take, for example, it can replicate Big B's voice over there, and he says, "Doc, I got a problem. I need you to do this, do this, do this." And I'm like, "Doc," we like, "Bill, what do you mean?" And then I'm thinking it's really Bill,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big
Yeah.
B, but it's not him. It's actually the AI,
Yeah.
which will duplicate the refraction of his voice and everything about him. And actually, it got worse, y'all. It's actually in video now.
Yes,
They can take
indeed.
a person's image and actually look just like Bill talking to me right now.
Yes, sir.
So it'll be like, and you think that you're talking to them, and it's not them. And this
Yeah.
is how a lot of the women and men are being scammed in these dating sites. I don't know if y'all heard about this, but they're
Mm.
going in and they're logging in to the dating sites and they're talking to somebody and they send them the picture of somebody that looks really attractive, whether male or female, and you think that's the person you're talking to. And then when
Ah,
you say, well, let's go live and let's see each other.
ah,
They go live,
ah.
but you're not looking at them. But I mean, you'll see
Godzilla.
their face.
Hey,
You'll see
Doc.
and this is what the AI does. It takes their whole image and everything. So every move they make, the picture they're seeing looks like the person that you're talking to. So it's
Mm.
almost
Hey, man,
flawless.
look, I'm gonna show you
It's
something right now. You see this? That's
yes.
that's my mother-in-law, right? Now
Mm-hmm.
wait, I put a picture up of her because today is her birthday. She's 102 years old today, right?
Woo!
Now
That's a
check that.
shout, Big B.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's a
man,
shout.
look. Let me tell you, I put a picture up and someone duplicated the picture. Dr. P. Now wait, see, watch this. Let me see if I can. Is it playing?
No.
You
Mm-mm.
have your earphones on. That's probably why we can't hear it.
Yeah, it's not going to do that, Big B.
Oh,
You remember I
okay.
tried to do that and it wouldn't do that for me either. For
But
some
what I'm
reason,
saying,
it's a
but what it
safety
does,
issue.
it actually plays. It just looks just like her.
Yeah.
They took a flat picture, and it says, and she's singing "Happy Birthday," and she's clapping her hands, and even put teeth in her mouth. Bless her heart. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah. Man,
goodness.
it was crazy. I could not believe that.
I didn't even put teeth
Look
in
at
the
that. See
mouth.
that? See her? Yeah.
There you go. Yes. Hold up, Big B. Let me do that again. Let me get you in there. Hold up. Let me see if I can isolate you. Hold up.
But you
That was too funny. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Go ahead. Put it up again. Go ahead.
Okay. Wait a
Wait a
minute.
minute. Hold it right there.
There we
Right
go.
there. Right there. Right there. Right
Okay.
there. Bless her heart there. And you thinking that's her. And that ain't even her.
Yeah,
That
man.
that ain't even her.
That's
Wow.
crazy, man.
Yes. Yes.
I
So,
showed that to my son-in-law. He said, "That ain't nothing but that's the devil." I just laughed.
it is.
now, reason
And
why I'm saying that is just to be
uh-huh.
careful. Just like Neitha said, you got to be
You
careful
gotta
with
be careful.
anything. Anybody that's calling you about a bank issue, first of all, they don't call you. If there's an alert that's on your phone, banks usually say, call us directly, just like
Yes.
Neitha did. That was the very first thing protocol you need to do. Now, I would suggest that you can put on your account what's called the LifeLock. That's a good option. There's a lot of different ones out there, but
Yeah.
probably the most popular is LifeLock, LIFELOCK.
Mm-hmm.
And what it does is that if anything is breached on your account or anybody uses your social security number or tries to take a card out in your name or anything, any type of thing utilizing your credit or anything, it'll flag you immediately and send you a text immediately saying that this is a flag that had pulled up on your account. Call it, and then you call them immediately. It's called LifeLock. And if you
Yeah.
want more information about that, I do have a number for you for LifeLock. That's 1-866-775-4646. 3984. This is what I use. I use this on mine, and this is an anti-theft protection for your account. I put everybody's on this account, so that's myself, my wife, and my son. So we continuously have protection. Anything comes up, it'll alert me, and I know what to look for and how they alert me. So when that happens, you can have it on your cell phone. It's something that you can put on specific counts that you have. It's a good lookout service, and they do. I think they even have ways. They said if anything gets through, they'll pay you. That's how confident they are
I
that
know that's right now. That's
they
what's
can
up.
they can get them. They said we can get them. Matter of fact, we can get them. So let me just show y'all what that looks like. Anybody ever have
That
LifeLock?
number again.
Yeah, the number is 1-866-775-3984. I'm going to pull it up and I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. Here it is right here. Can y'all see that?
Yes, sir. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. America's best anti-identity theft protection. This is a good protection. Protection to defend what you've built. It's finances, personal info, tax information. There's a big scam going on now with the schools. You have people taking people's social security and filing for FAFSA for, like a student loan, and, literally getting the money and then having it shipped. And the student sits back and says, wait a minute, I didn't take money out. I'm out of school. They said, no, y'all, based on here, you in school. And they actually are finding that they're doing a lot of scamming with the schools now. So you got to watch out for all of that. But this is a good start. I would start with something like LifeLock.
How much is that, Dr. Paul?
There is, let me see here, Keith, because that's a good question. I think it's like a monthly charge of like $10 or something like that.
Yeah.
Something like $10, which is not bad. I think it's worth for your protection, in this AI world of what you're seeing with people getting up, walking around, and you know that ain't them. You better have something. I believe it's at the bottom. Here it is right here. So they're paid annually. I think it's like $10 a month. I think it's like $120 a year, something like that, or $12 a month, something like that. That's one of the ones. But you can increase your you can do an advance. It's based on if you have multiple checking, saving, credit cards, 401ks. It protects everything. They can do a total coverage on you for like everything. I think it's worth it. I mean, if you have, especially to protect your assets and things like that, and also your identity, because once it happens, I don't know if anyone's had their identity stolen before, but it's an incredible thing to try to unravel. It's incredible because it's getting very tricky, and with the AI, it really becomes even worse. So just get some good protection. Keep up on it, and that might not be a bad place to start right there. So keep that in mind, all right? Thank you, Neitha. Appreciate you.
No problem.
Yeah, thank you, Big B. That was a good one, man. She said, put teeth in the mouth. God bless her. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
You can look at, AI. If you're on social media, I get a lot of stuff that people send me. And a lot of times they'll say, Dr. Paul, you see this new herb right here? And this new herb may be a herb, and it's a brother or sister talking about the herb, and they don't realize that it's an AI. The whole thing is an AI. It's probably somebody typing, and as you type it, it creates video. So you got to be careful of all of that stuff. A lot of that stuff, some of it may be true, but you don't know where the lines are coming from. So be careful, family. That's my only concern. Be careful for the family. All right?
Doc,
okay.
Quick, can I jump in on that?
Yeah.
Hey,
hey, what's up, Dr. Lenny?
What's up, buddy? How you guys doing?
All right.
Missed you the last couple of weeks, but just to follow up on that, something that I saw that was recommended is to have a passcode for your family. So in that situation where somebody sounds like, looks like, says there's an emergency, like I saw something that they said that a kid was injured and they needed $3,000 wired like ASAP, and they asked for the passcode and they didn't have that, so that's the only way that they knew. So just the quick little, one quick word that you and your family have as a passcode that you can use to know if it's real or not.
Or something, good one, Doc. That's a excellent, because something that only y'all know about. They can't answer that question. This is scam. Yep. So make sure they can remember it, though, Doc. Make sure everybody in the family can remember.
Make a family tree, whatever's easy to remember.
Yeah,
Thanks a lot, Doc.
okay.
Appreciate you, man. That's a good one. Yeah. So make sure everybody has a passcode that they can use. Say, all right, well, what's the passcode? You know, make sure you remember it, though. All right. I thought that was last week. No, this week. All right. Thanks, Doc. Appreciate you, buddy. All right. Let's see. Anybody else have a testimony? Anything they want to share with the family?
Yes.
Anyone have a testimony, something you went through this week? Maybe, you saw a change in your reports or your lab reports or something like that. Anybody want to share?
I'm
Floor is
going to
open.
share.
Hey,
Go ahead,
Ruthie, how
Ruth.
you
Ruth,
doing?
Wednesday. How you doing,
He
Ruth?
I'm
like a
doing
cat.
good.
He like a cat.
Y'all know I'm always talking about my cute husband.
Well,
And we were struggling with
hallelujah.
his water. So
Okay.
I think he doesn't like big bottles, so I got glass bottles. I fill
Okay.
up 10 of them,
Where you
and
going?
that way we keep a track of his water. Because
I'll
he
get
kept
you
saying, "I'm
something
drinking my
whenever you
water." I'm
pay
like,
for it,
nope.
okay?
So I got him
Mhm.
10 bottles, and he
Mhm.
drinks that. But I also give him, I give him water with like maybe cinnamon in it or something else, just to make sure, because 2 of the medications he's on causes dehydration. So I'm just trying to keep his hydration up. So if you
Okay.
have somebody that doesn't like to drink water, just find a system like 10 small bottles, because sometimes a big bottle is just intimidating to people. So 10
Yeah.
small bottles, and then give them an extra like warm water with cinnamon or lemon. Just
Yeah, you got to get them started.
get them started.
One thing that I do want to say, and Ruth, and you always spot on, Ruth. Every time, there's something that comes up, you kind of dive right into one of the topics that happened this week. And I said, I'm going to talk about this on the family tree. How many people, when they're drinking water, or they say, you know what? The reason I don't drink a lot of water, because I got to go to the bathroom all the time. Who says that? Anybody like saying, see, that's why I can't get is every time I drink water, it runs right through me. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I've
Mm-hmm.
heard
That's
that.
the most common response when I tell people you need to drink more water. They say, well, I can't do it because it just runs right through me. Okay, now here's the thing. There's a threshold of acid or acidosis. When we see those that are very acidic, think about it as the body thinks about it. It says, hey, you know what? We have so much acid, toxicity load, and not only that, but the body's in a state of inflammation. Any water we get, we're going to flush it out as soon as possible. People think that that's going to last forever. It does not last forever. It's only is going to last until you can clear it out and to reach that what we call threshold of toxicity to move it out of the system. So here's the way we do it. We start with just drinking more water and just try to stay home. If you got a spot like maybe an hour, a day where you're just going to be home, that's the time to do it. When the snowstorm was here, Big B, that was a good time to catch up on your water,
I
buddy.
know that's
How
right,
about
dude.
that? I caught up on my water because I wasn't going to go nowhere. So guess what? That's the time that you can just take a day or two and just really get your half your body weight in ounces. It makes the difference. And then after a while, when you drink the water, you're going to notice that it doesn't feel like I got to go all the time. Because every time you drink water, what is the time that you should be eliminating? From the time you drink water, you should be eliminating when?
3 hours later.
2 to 3 hours,
3 hours
right?
later.
That's normal, 2 to 3 hours, right? But if you're eliminating immediately after you drink the water, that means you're in a state of toxicity, toxic overload happening, acidosis. Now the body says, flush it out. We got to move it fast. And that's also creating the environment which all toxicity lives in, but also infections live in that. So that's what a lot of times people have the issues with urinary tract infections. So just be careful and understand that it won't last a long time. All you got to do is stay in there, family. Get to your threshold. Take a little time off. You've got a weekend. Stay home. Get your water in. Get your crystal guys lined up and say, I'm going to do it this weekend. And just stay in. And I'm going to tell you, you're going to get a breakthrough you never seen before. Let me tell you, it happens. It happens all the time. I get calls on it all the time. It says, you know what? I heard you about this water Finally did it. And guess what? No inflammation in my hands. My knees are better. My hip is better. My joints are better. I can think clearer. My skin clears up. That's the big one. I see a lot of people say my skin is cleaner. It's like almost like I don't have the bumps that used to come out of my skin. My hair's starting to grow. Guess what? It's all because of that water. So thank you, Ruth. You're always on point. And I said I was going to bring that up, and you rolled right into that.
One more thing. Does it matter if it's warm or cold or ice is in it and all that kind of stuff?
Yes, it does. It
Ice
does.
water.
Right. See, whenever you're looking at water and the temperature of water, always remember body temperature. What's our body temperature? 98.6. Got it?
98.6.
So remember, anything that's lower than that, if it's cold water, you don't want to drink cold water because the body says, I can't use that until I warm it up. So I got to use energy to warm this thing up. So that's why when the number one cause for heart attacks when they did the research was what? Cold water. Cold water. Because that cold water will go past all the vital organs and it restricts. That's right. So it'll shock the system. So you don't want to drink cold water, especially in the wintertime. Only time you want to drink cold water is when the temperature is so hot and you need to bring it down. So if it's over 98.6 and you're, those days we had when the 100-degree plus days, and you need to bring that temperature down, that's when you would deal with the cold waters or the cooler. We say chill waters. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay, Ruth. Thank you, Ruth. Appreciate you, Ruth.
Always.
Well, let's give Ruth a hand over
always
there.
Keep us on our toes. That's
she's
what's
the
up.
ambassador over there. She's keeping her husband in check. She's working on him. She working on him.
It ain't easy.
It ain't easy. She's trying to get him to eat like a cow.
I'm trying to get him to eat like a cow. I really am.
That's right. That's right.
Dr.
Congratulations.
Chris the Gaza has some bottles about this high.
Yeah, the 8 ounces.
8 ounces.
Yeah.
8 ounces, yes.
I like the 8 ounces.
I call them starters.
Yeah.
The starters. Yeah. Starts you off. Yeah.
I call them nips.
Nips. Yeah, nips.
Nips.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah,
like the nips for the beer, right?
Yeah.
Like
it's almost like a shot glass.
All right. Okay. All right. And thank you, Nuru. Appreciate you. Anyone else have a testimony before we go to Q&A?
Dr. Paul, I'm still excited. This is Diane.
Diane.
I have a testimony, right? We met yesterday.
Yes.
So I just want to kind of explain to the family. I guess I've been a part of the family tree about 6 years. And when I started off with the family tree, I was maybe about 45 pounds heavier. Now at this point during my journey, I have shots of where I started from and where I'm at now. My body was so full of, I guess, toxins from my spine. And Dr. Lenny, you can profess it. I'm going to make an appointment so you can see the difference in my body from day one when I started and where I am now. I'm medication free. Lost I'm saying about 48 pounds.
Yes, 48. That's your number.
Feel fantastic. I'm just so excited to know that my kidneys is great, my liver is good, my heart, all of that had all kind of yellow spots. I was in yellow, orange, and now I'm going across the board in green. For you all that have taken that RM3, knows how those graph goes up and down. Well, I'm in not a perfect, but doggone near perfect. I don't have high blood pressure.
Yes, give her a head, Diane, a head.
That's what's up. Yes. Amen.
I'm excited. That's the water.
Everybody, come off mute. Please come off mute for her. Yes.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Paul. Thank you, family, for listening to you all each and every week. So I'm excited. Let's just stay together. We in this together, you all.
See.
That's right. That's right. Each one teach one. Diane, I'm so proud of you in so many ways because you never gave up. You never gave up. We wrestle with this thing.
Yes.
You got to wrestle with it a little bit.
Oh yeah.
But when you get a hold of it, it's a breakthrough. You know, we were doing like hallelujah shouts yesterday. What?
Yeah.
We were doing that song. I was like, wait a minute. I had to go back and pull up some numbers on her. I said, wait a minute. I pulled
Yes.
up some numbers that she did something like, what was the highest numbers? Like a 65-point drop.
Yes.
It's like those like
Yes.
amazing numbers. That's, you know, if you looked at anything, they did. That's impossible. But yes, it is possible. It is very real. It's very possible. So proud of you. So proud of you. And the most
Thank
important thing
you.
I always ask people at the end, how do you feel?
I
Yes,
feel
yes.
fantastic. I told you, I feel young. I
That's
feel
right.
young. It's that water. It's eating God's food. It's
Well,
exercising. And I never could imagine me exercising 45 minutes in the morning and 45 minutes in the
all right
evening.
now. All right
So
now.
Awesome.
I'm moving something,
Yeah,
you
you
know.
moving something. That's right.
And I'm grateful for that. And I'm grateful for listening to the family each and every week.
Mm,
You and Brother Bill, you know, and all the family, Neither, all of you. I showed Dr. Paul my books. I'm on my third book of just writing. So I don't
yes.
say anything. I just write the whole time that you all are sharing. So love you,
Yes.
family. And thanks
Love
again,
you.
Dr.
Yeah,
Paul.
amen.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
give her
yeah.
one more hand, y'all. Come
Great.
on, let's give Diane a
That's
hand.
good to
This
hear,
is
Diane.
breakthrough right
See,
here. That's
Congratulations,
listen,
major
Diane.
congratulations.
breakthrough.
No
That's
deal, no
major
doubt, no
breakthrough.
doubt.
That is awesome. Awesome.
Major breakthrough here.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Yes.
And, you know, I
Put the
always tell
work
people,
in.
yes, yes, you got to wrestle with the situation, but don't give up. You can get through it. We always say the body corrects itself, what, 11 times faster than you get sick?
Yeah.
You can do this. You can do it. It's just basically matter of fact, the odds are with you than
Yeah,
against
I
you,
guess,
you know?
amen.
Body says, I just need a couple of things. Stay away from the bad stuff and just give me what I need. Give me some water and give me them
Mm.
greens.
Well,
I can do
ain't that the truth
amazing
now?
things with just those two things. And I'm telling you, the numbers start coming down. I had to take my glasses off. I said, Carol, what is you doing over here?
So what you doing, girl?
Yeah, her numbers were outstanding. You know, so and also thanks to Dr. Lenny over there because her spine and the alignments of the spine are in great condition. She has totally cleared out the subluxations on the spine, Doc. Is Doc still on here? Is Doc on
Yes.
here?
Yeah, he's still there. Yeah,
Doc,
Doc's
I
still there.
can't wait till she sees. I'm gonna let her show you the pictures. Yes. Beautiful,
That's
beautiful.
I'm
awesome.
gonna come and see you,
Congrats.
Dr. Lenny. I
You
got
do
your
there, girl.
text.
You
I'm
do.
coming. I gotta come and show it to you,
I
though.
can't wait to see it.
Yes,
I'll be
yes,
there.
Great work, man.
beautiful.
I'm
All
coming
right.
soon too, Dr. Lenny. Thanks.
All right, all right. Okay, congratulations. And anyone else have a testimony before we go to Q&A? I
It
think
is
we're running a little long.
8:11 and testimony time is over. Let's
I
move to
knew
the
that. I knew.
Q&A.
I'm gonna have to get her a bell, Big B.
That's right, because you all not going to keep Dr. Paul to 10 o'clock like I heard y'all kept him last week.
Woo, that's
People called and gave me the report that y'all misbehaved.
Whoa, whoa.
Get him, prophetess. Get him, prophetess.
we was
Get him.
distracted. That's right. They
Get
got
him,
me.
prophetess.
They got,
You know how
I
he
looked up
does. He kept
because
saying, let me show you this. Let me show you this. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, prophetess. I done been to a meeting at church and I'm coming and y'all still doing testimony. It's okay. I'm driving home.
Look at that. Be careful now. Come on now. We gonna keep the wheel straight now. That's right. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Testimony is over, as Prophetess has clearly stated. So
Yes.
if you have still questions, get it over to Big B and we could try to get the questions for you, okay? If you have a testimony you want to share, maybe we'll share it with them next week, okay? All right. Any quick Q&A?
In the okay, over here on the side. So this is from Latoya, Dr. Wall, real early, about 7:13. Can you explain, excuse me, why people think synthetic ingredients belong in the body, especially if people claim vaccines are considered safe? I researched the ingredients, and most are not good for human consumption, no matter the dose.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. Synthetic is synthetic. You know, everything is really going back to now the study of PFAS, the polyfluoroalkyl. You know, you're looking at substances that they're finding on the microscopic level that have always been here, but we just weren't paying attention. You know, like think about it. If you think about the synthetic things that are around us, think about the things that your foods are in. Plastic. The biggest probably movement of plastic was what? What do y'all remember the biggest movement of plastic? What do you remember? Do you remember?
Wrap.
Saran
Plastic
wrap?
wrap.
how about Tupperware?
Tupperware.
Yes, yes, the parties.
How about the Tupperware parties that they used to
yes.
have it? You know, if we think about the plastics that we all have endured in our food because it either sits in there, and how about the first level of microwavable plastics? You
Yeah,
remember that?
man.
Yes,
They
buddy.
convinced us that what? You can microwave this.
that's
But they
right.
said, nah, when they're looking back and saying, no, you can't really microwave because any heat's going to tear down and
That's
destroy,
right.
and it's going to leak or leach into your food. So even when it says microwavable, that just means that the plate gonna be all right, but you ain't gonna be all right with the food that's
With
in
the
it.
food, yeah.
You got it? So keep that in mind. But plastic and synthetics, they're really starting to understand how this goes. And, you know, family, I'd say this goes back to us getting separated from God. You know, the farther we get away from the earth, the sicker we get. So keep that in mind. So just what I say is don't participate with synthetic things. If you know that you need to get some natural, only life begets life. Life can only give you life. Dead can't give you life. So why are you eating dead? Simple as that. So that's what my expression. When anything talk about synthetics, why would you mess with it? So keep that in mind. All right. Okay.
All right. From this is from Michelle from Facebook. She says that would autism be linked to gut health? I've been doing research and seen information pop up that I guess autism still be linked to exposure to heavy metals in the gut.
Autism?
Autism.
Well, it could be. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen. Everything happens in your gut. You know, there's that person would need to be assessed to see what's causing it. You know, they claim there's nothing that they can determine where autism comes from, and nobody makes claims until they've been assessed. But we also understand that, you know, a lot of things that happen in the brain is because of toxicities that cross into this thing called the blood-brain barrier.
Right.
You know, when it invades that area, however it got in there, has a lot to do with the way you eat and what you're drinking and the things that you participate with. So yeah, it could be the gut. Everything happens with your gut. You know, and gut health is under serious attack now because they said did y'all see the report that came out last week about the under the 18 to 35, I think it was 18 to 35 is the highest demographic of colon rectal cancer now.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. This is real. This is real stuff because people are eating. It's what they're eating. And if there's anything that's going to happen of dis-ease, which is imbalance, it's going to happen in your gut first. So what is it? It behooves you to what? To get your gut right. So what is that? Get your gut right. Get those things, those foods. Like, what are some of the things that you can do for gut health? Just for those that are maybe joining us for the very first time. Anybody want to join in? Come on. Give me something that's good for the gut. If I said, hey, what do you
Aloe vera
do
gel.
for your gut? Aloe vera gel. Not to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. I want to cover everybody. Come on, give me some.
Give up dairy.
What? What
Give
was
up
it?
dairy. Give up dairy.
Dairy. Give up to the dairy. Thank you,
Give up
Doc.
the
That sounds like
dairy.
Dr. Clorinda right
Yes. That's
Give up
Dr.
the dairy and eat like a cat.
Yep.
All right. What else? Come on. What else?
Papaya's good for you.
Eat some okra. Eat some
Papaya.
okra.
There you go. I hear you, Gloria. That's it. That's right. Okra. That's right. Why y'all don't like okra? Y'all don't never like okra, did y'all? Because y'all thought it was
slimy.
I love okra.
I love okra.
Okra is delicious. I even grow it in my garden.
You know, you can do an okra water. You can put in okra and you can make an okra water. You take the okra, fill up a mason jar for about halfway, fill it up with the crystal geyser water and let it sit for about a day. When you drink that for a day, you can drink that after about a day or two. It'll actually become one of the best digestive supports you have ever experienced in your life.
No kidding.
You do what, Dr. Paul, now?
What'd you say?
Put it in water.
You can put that okra and put it in a really good water, like a what? A crystal geyser. Got it? Get you a mason jar, cut up some fresh organic okra, put it right in that thing and let it sit for about a day. In about a day, it's going to get the slime and all that. But guess what? You can even add a little bit. Sometimes people add a little citrus to it, something like a lemon or a lime just for taste, or maybe you need a little citrusy feel to it, taste to it. But guess what? That's going to be good for the digestive support. That'll get your gut together real fast. Okay. And they call it okra water. Okra water. Yeah, you can do something like that. It's all over the internet. They're talking about it, but it's been
Oh,
something
yeah.
we've been talking about for a long time.
Years.
Now,
Mhm.
why is okra good? You know what family does that fall in? Y'all remember?
Yes.
You remember that family? We call this a special family that falls in.
The
You got to
slimy
get these,
family.
get the slime.
Slime family.
It's the
Yeah, I love
scrubbers.
this tree. I love this tree. I love this tree. Yes, the slimy family is.
Emollients. Okras belong to the emollient family.
Well, the demulsins, right? The
Demulsins.
demulsins, yeah, the demulsins. Those are the slimy or the mucilage. That's when that's what
That's
those
right.
are. So that's for the
The
internal organs to keep
emulsifiers.
things moving, keep stuff moving, y'all. You know. So what's another demulsant? You got things like licorice. Okay, licorice is one. Something like flaxseed. A lot of people take flaxseed. That's why the people put the flaxseed in your, maybe a green drink in the morning. Yep.
Mhm.
Sassafras. Y'all remember sassafras,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes,
That's a
yes, yes.
fresh tea.
Yeah, sassafras. That's right. My buddy who was part of our men's group, he didn't went on to glory, but he was one of our oldest members. He said, "Yeah, man, Doc, my mama gave me that boy." He said, "You can look down my throat and see the ground."
Oh,
Marshmallow root. Got it. How about slippery elm?
mhm.
The name is
Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Right there.
The name is right there, right? The name is right there. What about some of the other herbs would be like comfrey is in that family too. It's a demulcent. That's why comfrey is so good for your joints, your bones, and your ligaments, because it also has that's one property we really won't probably talk a lot about comfrey, because we know comfrey as bone, joint, ligament, connective tissue, but one of the best parts of comfrey, which makes it good and work, is it's at demulcent.
Mhm.
At the base, it's an excellent demulcent. So it helps with the lubrication of the meniscus tears and ACLs and all that stuff, and it helps it repair fast. That's one of the benefits. So, anyone have one more? One more. Give me one more. That's a good demulcent. There's the one that's really
Psyllium
popular.
husk.
Yes, selenium husk. That's right. That's right.
What about chickasee?
Chickweed.
No, chickasseeds.
You said
Chia,
what you say?
chia
Are you?
seed.
Oh, you said
Chia
chia.
seed.
Chia
Oh,
seed.
chia.
Did you say
Chia
chicken
seed.
seeds?
Sounds,
Chicken
sounds
seeds?
like you said chicken seed.
I thought you
Yeah.
said chicken seeds.
That's what I thought she said.
Yeah, chia will help. Yes, chia will be in that family. How about the most popular one that everyone's talking about, which is the sea moss? The sea moss is one of
Okay.
those that's in that family too. So
Okay.
the key is keep it moving, right? Keep that moving. Slippery elm, all those herbs that do that will keep it moving. All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anybody else? All right, Big B. Back to
Okay.
you.
All right. Let's go up in the corner. Keith, you there, my man? You are first up.
How's everybody doing?
Good,
Dr.
man.
What's up,
Paul,
Keith?
Hey, look, I've been having problems. I was going to the Dollar Trees always getting about 5 cases of my Crystal Geyser water down here in Florida. Don't have it no more. I don't know what to do. I've been going to Walmart, but Walmart it's $1 and I think it's 78 cents for a gallon. But have you heard anything about what's going on with the Crystal Geyser Dollar Tree?
No,
I
not
was
at all.
told at Dollar Tree here in Tennessee that when they get it, it's hit and miss. Because I usually could get it at any Dollar Tree. And the one that I usually go to was out. My secondary one was out. The third one I called and they said they had some on the shelf. So I went and got all they had left on the shelf. So I'm going to likely have to break down and restock at Tractor Supply, which I really don't care to use them. But I'll have to do that unless Dollar Tree, I'll keep checking with them to see if they get it back in. But when they get stuff, it's hit and miss.
Yeah.
So they don't have
Yeah.
like regular
Yeah.
orders.
That's
Now,
the
do
way
you
all
have a
those Dollar Trees are.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
now
used to get it all the time. At any Dollar Tree I would go to, I'd get 5 cases, no problem. But now, it's a shortage. I don't know what's
Do
going
you
on. I can't
do
get
you
it.
live in
It's
Philly,
not the
Keith?
shortage with the Crystal Geyser. It's just the Dollar Tree where you're
Right.
going. Because
Yeah.
there's
No, it's
no,
all of them
yeah.
in Florida, not
Do
just
you live
one
Well,
of
in
them.
Philly, Keith?
he's in Florida. He's
yeah.
down there in
Well,
Oh, in
Florida.
where I
Florida.
am in
Oh.
Florida, they have it. So, in the Dollar Tree, because I'm outside of Tampa.
Now,
So
Keith,
they have it.
do
I'm
you have
outside
a
of Tampa.
do you have a BJ's down there?
Yeah.
BJ's has it.
Well, I don't have a membership to be. I have Costco, but
Yeah, you might want to grab the BJ's
okay.
just to get a card, man, because I've never seen BJ's out of it. They have the
Okay.
6-pack gallons, and they wrap them with the 6-pack gallons.
Yeah.
I've never seen them without them, and you may have to step it up because a lot of these independent stores. Did you hear that they are closing more stores? They're closing them left and right.
Yeah, left and right, buddy.
Closing. So a lot of them are cutting inventory. So first things are going are things like water,
Yeah.
things like that. They're probably about to close those locations. That's
Okay.
probably why they're doing that. So a lot of, and I don't know if y'all got the word, but CVS, of course, you already see what's going on with Rite Aid, but also now
Rite
including
Aid's gone.
Walgreens.
Yeah.
Walgreens is in this now. They're all
Yeah.
going to be some pharmacies that are going out of business, y'all. They,
Wow.
Yeah, Rite Aid's been
you know what?
gone.
I look at this and I say, you know what? I really believe this is just karma. I really believe
Yeah,
it's karma.
you're right, my man.
I believe
Yes.
this has a lot to do with kickback from it. You know what people said? You know what? I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I'm not going to do this no more. And people are making changes. People are making better options, and they're just not doing the things that they used to do. So
Used to
they're
do.
finding other resources. They're going
Mhm.
back to nature.
Yeah,
People are
yeah.
coming back to
Bless you.
nature. People come back to nature. God
Well,
bless you.
Keith, if you don't mind me asking, where outside of Tampa are you?
Land O'Lakes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're a little ways up there.
Where are
Yeah.
you? Where are you?
I'm near Riverview, Apollo
Riverview.
Beach. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So you
Yeah.
don't have any problems finding it in the Dollar Tree?
No, because I do go to Tractor Trailer that's less than a mile from me, and they
Okay.
keep it
So
supplied.
Tractor Trailer has them. Tractor Trailer.
Yeah, I can't Tractor
Tractor
Supply.
Supply.
Tractor
I
Supply.
keep saying Tractor Trailer. Yeah.
Tractor. I found this at Dollar General just yesterday. It's a liter size. I didn't even know that. And they right behind my house. I didn't even know they were there. Had just went in. So maybe that's something that they just
Yeah, you'll find it in some very
It's hit and
interesting
miss.
places. Yeah, hit and miss places. So keep that in mind. So Keith, I would just say, my thing is go to BJ's, man. You might want to
Okay.
grab that card. It's probably going to be worth it just to get a membership. I would check them out. See if they carry it.
Okay.
Sprouts have it. Sprouts
Sprouts?
has it.
Sprouts has
Yeah,
it.
Sprouts
Okay.
has it.
Yeah,
They charge
my
more, but
spouse
they
I
do
go to,
have
they
it.
don't have it.
Yeah,
No.
because sometimes they may be a little high, but of course. Now, this is what I was always saying to the family: as a backup, you always got to have a backup, y'all. Because if they know everybody's taking this stuff, and start shuffling it around a little bit, and now more people start to do it. You got to understand that. Remember, I always say it's not just the crystal geysers. Any water that's what
Right.
spring water,
Spring water
bottles.
bottled
bottle
at
at
the
the
Bottles at
source.
the
source.
store.
Got it. So you
Bottle
have
at the
to, right, because you never know what happens in business and the logistics of what happens in this world now because there's corruption, there's a lot of stuff going on. And there's no way, if they know everybody doing one thing, what do they try to do? They try to corrupt it. So
Yeah.
we not saying that it will happen, but you kind of got to look and say, just be on your guard. If you know science, then you know that, okay, I'm just going to go on to the next one. That's all. That's just like saying you can't take that herb no more. Okay, because they didn't corrupt it. All right, well, I'm going to go to another herb that
Yep,
does the same
exactly.
thing or maybe even
Exactly.
better. You always have to have an option in your toolbox. That's what my point. Okay, so make sure you stay on it as much as you can. Get your options together. Keep. I would say, look around some other options. Make some phone calls first. Okay.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Will do.
All
Is that
right.
it, Keith?
Huh?
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it. That's it.
All right, then, Robin, you're
Okay.
next. Since we're at 8:27, Robin.
Hey,
you're next.
Robin.
Hi, Dr. Paul. Real quick, I went online to look up what's the name of the stones that you recommend for electronic devices?
Yeah. The number one would be. Ooh. Is that me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I'm hearing a lot of feedback.
Robin, can you mute yourself real quick, Robin?
Mute yourself, Robin. Mute yourself.
Yes, it's Robin. It's coming back. It's bouncing back.
Okay, Robin, can you hear me? Okay, yeah, she's off now. Okay, yeah, the ones that we recommend, there's a list. One would be Shungite, Shungite. That's what a lot of the people who are the people in high tech those that set up the Wi-Fi or the towers and things like that. That would be one. Shungite. Another one is called Amazonite. Got Amazonite. Also, there's one called Labradorite. Like the Labrador, like the dog. That's one. Also, any black stone. So you can get like a garnet, like a black garnet, an onyx, any dark stones grounds. That's what it does. It's a grounding. So all of those are good. Also, let's see, what's another one? You can do one that's there's also one, matter of fact, citrine. Here's one right here. Remember, I always show y'all what I got next to my computer. Can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Right there. Yep.
This
That's it
actually
right there.
comes from Africa. This is from Africa, by the way. Somebody gave me this. They said, Dr. Paul, I got me a citrine. You want it? I said, absolutely.
How you spell that, Doc? How do you spell
Citrine.
it?
Citrine. Citrine. Got it? Also, if I were to break down a couple of other ones, hematite. Hematite. What's another one? It's kind of tourmaline, black tourmaline specifically. Black tourmaline. Any of the quartz crystals. Okay, and I say any because you can have a clear crystal. I thought I may have one around here. No, I don't have a clear quartz. I don't have that. I don't have a clear quartz, but I do have a smoky quartz. Where's my smoky quartz? Come on, where are you, Smoky? Here it is. Here's a smoky quartz. See this? Can y'all see that?
Yep. Crystal clear.
See, it's a crystal. And see how then these determination is. These the energy. When they pulled this, it was laying like this. If you see one cut at the bottom, that means it was growing up like that. Got it? So these things are grabbing a lot of energy. Smoky quartz means that it's been exposed to something, some high level energy. It's something that's in. So these are actually used. So you would just, work with it. Like if you're on a computer a lot, you keep it with you like this. It's like when I'm talking right now, I keep it in my pocket, keep it in my, top pocket. Also, another one would be rose quartz. Rose quartz. Now, ladies, you probably know about the rose quartz because you'll see it a lot in the massage packages. You ever see the massage kits where like the facial kits and they got this little roller, looks like a roller that goes with it and you put it over your face?
Yes, I do it every day.
That's a rose quartz.
I use it cold because it gets rid of the wrinkles. It's like a cryosurgery effect because it melts the fat and it has helped to get rid of the puffiness under my eyes.
Yeah. And also, if you know that rose quartz also has, all of these energy frequency protection, not only the natural shielding stones or for protection, but they also use for certain things. Like, for example, that rose quartz, that's for matters of the heart. Like if someone had a broken heart, that would be one that you would give them. Yep. That's one for a broken heart. So you just hold it and you would sleep, keep it next to your bed, things like that. And then when you're praying, you can hold it, things like that. It helps with your energy. That's what that was used for.
Wow.
Not for things that people have taken in and exploited the real true knowledge of energy, frequency, vibration, tone, and color. These are all energy. The Bible is very clear. It says everything that has life, what? Praise the Lord.
Praise the
So
Lord, yes.
even the rocks will cry out. Woo! That sounds familiar, don't it?
I know that's right, buddy.
Down deep, ain't it?
Yeah,
So that
buddy.
means that everything has energy, vibration, tone, color. That's why you have people who are blind that can actually there was this I don't know if you saw the school. Maybe I'll grab this, but it's a school where they teach the children how to literally see colors and things, and they're blind. It's amazing. So they're tapping in some deep energy because it's all about energy. Energy, tone, frequency, vibration, all of this. And we have not even tapped, anything close to the amount of frequency and amount of energy that your brain can actually achieve. We only use, you ever heard that? They only use about 5% of your brain.
Yeah, if that.
If you got that. But a lot of that, it has a lot to do with each one has an energy and you work with that. So keep that in mind. All right. Good stuff.
Is that it, Robin?
And where can you get these stones from? Like, where can you purchase it?
Well, I would suggest that you make sure you mute yourself, Robin.
Again. There you go.
We got to get you a stone for that.
Oh,
I got to get you a stone right away from that frequency over there. Yeah. So here we go. There's a brother that I trust, and his name is Ross Ben. Rasben. Right. Of course, we giving out Ross's name a lot of times. I got to get Ross in. Here. So because I did speak to him, and we were working on a project, but definitely I haven't spoken to him in a while. But Ross Ben and Prophetess, you have his number over there. You have his number over there?
It, but unfortunately, my email has shut down.
Okay.
So I don't have it at the moment. But as soon as it gets up, I'll have his information.
Sure. And I'll give you his number, Ross Ben's number, and I'll tell you why I recommend him. 267-353-2002. Okay. Now, the reason why I tell you I recommend Ross Ben, good friend of mine, number one, because I know the brother's heart and I know where he's coming from. But when they collect stones, see, some stones are stones maybe in conflict. We call conflict stones, or when they're harvested, they're harvested under distress. And remember, these stones grab energy. Got it? It grabs your energy. And sometimes when you talk about people, when you have places in Africa where they're digging for these silicone type products for phones and stuff and losing their fingers and, trying to just make, pennies on the dollar to eat in these countries, and these companies are exploiting them, that's distress. And that distress is actually harbored in the stones. So sometimes the stones have bad energy. So that's why when Ross, one of the things that he'll share with you is that when they go to certain shows, they make sure they buy from reputable dealers that actually are taking them not in or from conflict situations. Got it? You got to make sure you're not getting them from conflict. And that's why I can say that I trust him, because I've never had any problems with anything or anybody that's ever dealt with him, because he's very sensitive to that. So that's one of his things. So give him a call, tell him I sent you. Okay.
Okay. I have a question on the side. Then we'll go up to Lisa up here.
I think somebody had a call. Somebody had a phone. Somebody had a question.
Oh, that's Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, Queen. Hey, Queen.
You all just blowing my mind right off of the earth. I never knew so much about this energy. You think about energy in the body, but I didn't know about this energy till my granddaughter went to Aya Institute School. And they talk about the energy, the melanin and all that. And this is a whole new thing at this late part of my life. I am so grateful because I never knew. And this is just, it blows my mind.
Hey, Queen, let me say that. Dr. Paul, let me say, Queen, think about this, Queen. Who is the father of energy?
God.
Have mercy. Do we not live in his what? In his image?
Yes.
So therefore, we are energy.
That's right. Amen. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Wait. Have mercy. That's the Holy Spirit. Do that and even where'd that come from?
Yeah.
Let me slap my own self.
And the people perish.
That's crazy.
There you go. There you go. That's right.
That's crazy, man.
That's right.
Thank you.
Understand. And all you're getting, get understanding.
Yes, sir.
Got it. That's it. So that's why we perish for lack of knowledge,
Lack of
because
knowledge, man.
we've been spooked into things that, that the very things that are good for you, you've been pushed away from and said it was bad. And that's because they didn't understand it. Let me use an
Right.
example. I use this one with my son all the time. Can you imagine if you had a time machine, right?
Oh,
And
Lord.
Big B, let me use you as an example. You hopped in your time machine and you went back into the times of the horse and buggies.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you just happened to notice that when you landed there, your TV and your remote was with you.
Oh my goodness.
So you started turning your TV and they said, that is of the devil.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
When you said,
Yeah.
wait a minute, this is a remote control. You got it?
Yes.
See, it's just technology.
Just
if you
technology.
don't understand it, what? You think it's something from another planet or something.
Yeah.
It's all understanding. You got it? So it's not that it's a bad thing. It's just how you use it, how you wield the force. That's why the Bible is very clear. Don't curse nobody. Don't try to put no bad thing
Man,
or
ain't
no
that the
thoughts on
truth?
nobody. That's why they say pray over your children.
Yes.
Don't
Yes.
speak
Yes.
negative, because a lot of parents will try to get their children to move in a good way by doing bad things or
Bad
saying
things.
bad things to them.
Yes.
And they
Yes.
don't realize that's planting bad seeds. You don't want to do that. You don't want to you always, you water the soil. You got to feed them, because they will return it to you, but you got to do it with love. You can't do it with hate. You can't deal with frustration. You
No.
can't deal with anger. And that's what I see a lot, with the parents. You're taking children and you're mad at them. Don't be mad at them. They don't know.
They don't know.
They literally don't know.
They have no clue.
They
That's the
don't
truth.
know. And that's your responsibility. You have to teach them. So information is powerful. Get in all your understanding. Get all in all you're getting. Get understanding.
Understanding.
That's it. Get understanding of what you're going to deal with. So keep that in mind. Yeah.
All right. This is from William, Dr. When they would go up to Lisa. William's question was really, was there any recovery once you start kidney dialysis? Of course, but Dr. Paul.
Okay, say that again for me. I missed that.
Is there any recovery once you start kidney dialysis?
It depends on your situation.
If there is any recovery once you start dialysis.
It's based on the situation.
Yeah.
Everybody's situation is going to be different. And if you're asking, is there someone that has come back from it? Absolutely.
Yes.
See, the nephrons when they get blocked, it's just like it's part of the lymph vessels in the nephron. They get blocked like everything else, from the toxicity, the all of the chemicals, the parasites, all the different things that are going to block it up, just like the lymphatic system and anything you're doing. So you can clear that out. The two things I've been saying for the last 2 or 3 weeks since I did the show on WRD was what? 2 things you need to clean out the kidneys: a mobilizer and a binder. That's it. You start to get the mobilizer, but you got to have your water right. So the mobilizing herbs that we gave out, we talked about what? What would those mobilizing herbs? Not to diagnose, treat, cure, preventing disease, just food for the soul. What would that be?
Dandelion.
Dandelion is a mobilizer. Yes.
Burdock
what
roots.
else?
What about the
What was
neem?
that?
Burdock roots.
Neem. Yep. Burdock root. Got it. These are mobilizers. Starts the yellow dock. Remember yellow dock? These are mobilizers. And then after that, you move into the area of binders. Y'all remember the binders, right? Give me some binders. Give me a couple binders. Just a couple. Anybody remember the binders?
Activated charcoal.
Remember it's charcoal, right? Charcoal is good. What else? Cilantro. Yep.
Bentonite clay.
Bentonite clay. Remember cilantro? Chlorophyll. That's right. Because what's the highest chlorophyll? Alfalfa? That you can think of? Alfalfa is good.
Plant.
But what's another one?
Seaweed.
But there's one of those seaweeds that's really high in chlorophyll. That's really
purple seaweed.
What was it?
Purple seaweed.
Purple, yes.
Sea
Purple
moss.
dulse. Dulse is good, but there's
Rondus
one.
crispus. Sea moss.
CMOS.
Almost, y'all. It's hot bread and butter. Y'all warm.
Kelp, kelp.
Y'all warm. Not kelp.
Chlorella.
Chlorella. That's it. Who said that? That sounded like Cecilia. Was that
Yep.
Cecilia? Yep,
See?
there you go.
That's Cecilia, right?
Cecilia's so smart over there. Ain't she smart?
Hiding in the cut.
Hiding in the cut over there. Yep, chlorella. Chlorella is the major binder. That's the one that's the oldest of all. If you look at it's prehistoric under the microscope. It looks like it's prehistoric. When you look at it, it looks like the cell looks like it's literally prehistoric. The cell is so thick. They gotta break that cell wall. Got it? That's why when you buy it, it's called chlorella with broken cell wall.
How do you spell that, Dr. Paul?
Chlorella, CHLORELLA. RELLA. Chlorella. Okay. It's in my green drink. That's why I have both. I have the mobilizer and the binder. Everything is in the green drink. That's why it has the effects of doing it. But the thing is, we got to get it. You got to get the green drink in. So I say usually twice a day. Usually we try to get it in. Some nutritional. It's a mobilizer and a binder. It's a good detox. That's why it's part of the detox kit. So Chlorella, Sun is the company. If there's one company that I say that is like really good, is Sun. SUN. Sun Chlorella.
Okay.
Okay.
Dr. Paul, you were talking about negativity. Someone had sent me, and I said, I saved it and I loved it. And it said, a tongue has no bones, but it's strong enough to break a heart. So be careful with your words.
Have mercy. Your mouth to dead.
That's right.
Child.
Oh wow, that's a good one. That's really a good one. You know, when the expression was, y'all heard the expression, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt
lie
you.
on the planet.
Guess what? That was a lie.
That's
that was a lie. That was a lie. That was a lie.
Buddy, that's a fact.
That's
man.
right. Because you got stuff that people remember. You said something. You said, I ain't gonna never forgive you for what you said to me back in 1972. I remember that.
That's just truth, man. You be surprised.
People will remember and hold stuff that that changes their life. So you gotta watch your words. You know, you never know when and when somebody may have been really down and you hit them, you probably knocked them all the way down. But it works the opposite way too. When somebody's really down, you need to give them a level of encouragement. They're gonna remember you for that one too. About that. They're gonna remember you for that one. So always be positive. Always be. If you don't understand it, just don't say nothing.
That's right. Best thing to do is just be quiet.
Just be quiet.
You don't have nothing good to say. Don't say
nothing.
That sound like this is. This sound like this is all the stuff we've been taught since we were young.
My mother used to say, if you don't have anything good to say about anything, don't say anything. So I didn't say anything.
That's right.
Right.
And
And
what's
Dr.
the most?
Paul,
Yes,
it
go
also
ahead.
says that life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Absolutely.
That's in the
Amen.
Bible. That's the
right.
scripture.
That's right. Yeah. He
That's
that
scripture.
what a man thinketh, so he
So
is.
So is he.
Yeah. So you know, one of my best proverbs I love. There was one that said, "Those he that rolleth a stone, it may come back on him."
I know that's right. I know that's right.
That's a good one, Big B.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, buddy. Let's be Lisa and then the Clarinda. Lisa, you there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Lisa.
Lisa?
Then we'll go to Dr. Clarinda and we'll come back to Lisa. Dr. Clarinda, you there?
I want to give a shout out to my wife, Lisa. It's her birthday coming up on Saturday. Let's give her a shout out, Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Happy birthday. Yes, her birthday. Yeah,
Happy
we all
birthday,
Pisces. We got
Lisa.
Pisces and Aries over here. Yes, she's on the 7th. So happy birthday, baby. All right.
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Who else we have here?
Dr.
Hey.
Clarinda.
All right.
Dr.
Two
Clarinda.
quick questions. One, the insurance company that you use for travel when you're
Yes.
traveling, because I can't find it. I know I wrote it down in my notes somewhere, but I can't find it.
Okay. So the one that I use is NMC. Okay. It's National Motor Club.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to their website, and you become a member, it has a lot of stuff that they have. And one of the benefits of what they do is they used to be, the ones, of course, that would pick up your car, just like AAA, but they have a lot of benefit things going on. And we used to be distributors of it. We used to have all that, but I kept mine. And I just said, I don't want to distribute. I just want y'all services. So inside the services is one thing called Assist America. Assist America. Now, let me tell you how awesome this is. If you go anywhere in the world, and I did say the world, didn't I? Did I say the big
Did
B?
you
Did
say?
I just
Did
say
you say
the
the word? You
world?
did say
The
that.
world. And you get stuck, they will send a helicopter or a plane to get you and
What?
get you out of the situation.
Wow.
And they do not play. This is, matter of fact, one of the selling points that got us in because we had the men's group. And remember Carl Holmes? Y'all remember Carl
Oh, yeah.
Holmes,
Carl's
right?
on,
Oh,
on
yeah.
tonight on
Yes.
Carl
Facebook.
Holmes.
Carl,
Carl Holmes.
Yes.
That's
Carl
my boy.
he's on Facebook, man.
Yeah, Carl.
Yes.
Is he on there now? Is he on there
Yep,
now?
Carl's on there
Carl,
right now.
shout out Carl Holmes. Carl Holmes.
I
That's my
remember
man.
Carl.
Carl
Yep,
was actually a part of our men's. He was our sort of our treasurer of our,
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
men's gathering, and he
yes,
was the
sir.
organizer. He was the trip thing. He did everything for us. And
Yep,
Carl Holmes, was back in the day was the Carl Holmes in the Commanders. You remember?
yes, sir, buddy.
Boy, that boy sure could dance. Let me tell you, with a guitar in his hand at the same time, he gonna get me. He gonna get me. I know he gonna get me. Anyway, Carl had this, program. He said, I want to bring it to the men's group, and it's called NMC. And the NMC was National Motor Club. At that time, it was these oil, I guess I think they were out of Texas, these oil guys that came out. And they wanted to sort of tackle just, the issue of, cars being, like AAA. They wanted to be a pickup services like AAA. But they said, well, let's pack it in and give them all kinds of services. So they got everything like from, I think they were like doing like trips. They were doing stuff like bail bonds. You can do anything. You can do all of these benefits. And one of them was this thing called Assist America. So one of the testimonies is that a guy, one of his close friends, he and his wife flew to Las Vegas, and they were in Las Vegas. And while they were there, he had an accident and he had a kidney failure. They had to rush him to the hospital. And while he was in the hospital in Las Vegas, they said, well, we can't move him. He can't, we can't send him back. If you want to send him back to, after he was in the Las Vegas hospital, send him back to Philadelphia, it's going to cost you about $20,000. That's how much it cost back then. That was back then, $20,000 to have to sustain, so of course stabilize them to get them, the medical transports to get them back. So his daughter, I think, before they left, signed him up for NMC. She says, "So, Daddy, you got the NMC. Don't you know he made a phone call and they paid for a $20,000 trip and isolated
Wow.
and picked him up and sent him back to Philadelphia."
Mm-hmm.
Powerful. That was powerful. That's called Assist America. That's them.
Okay.
And they will actually do that. So what they do, they upgraded their game because I use it when I went to Africa, when I went to Mexico, anywhere I'm going, it will give you heads up on where you're going. It'll give you all the travel details, who's there. It'll also give you the pre-trip information, or you can put all your IDs in it in the app. Here's what I love. They give you connection with the embassy and the consulate locator. So they'll locate the embassy for you if you get stuck somewhere in another country. If you have a medical issue, they have a pharmacy locator for a foreign pharmacy. This is a mean spot right here. I'll tell you, I will never give these guys up. I said, please don't go out of business because I need you. Also, if you are stranded somewhere and you're speaking another language, you know how they speak another language, and and you may have a medical issue, they will bring a translator, a medical translator for you. This is like, transportation on steroids here. But this is one of the best things that I ever did. It's called Assist America, but it comes under the window. I don't know if you can get it without getting the NMC. I would say go directly to nmc.com. nmc.com.
MMC.com.
NMC.
It's in the chat already.
.com.
It's
Yep.
in the chat box.
Yeah, Prophet is put in the chat.
And they got discounts on pretty much everything. I mean, I don't think there's anything I have not seen that they can't cover. And if you still, they don't do the cars like they used to, because they used to do this thing about, like AAA, like if your car gets stranded on the road, they would bring the part to you while you're on the road and install it. It was crazy, man. These guys were way out there. But people started to abuse the service, and there was a lot of fraud going on because people didn't break down. They just wanted to get the parts. It was real weird. So they cut it, but they still said, look, if you get stranded, we'll still pay for it. Matter of fact, if you just send us the receipt, we'll take it and we'll still pay for it for you. You go ahead, prepay it, and then we'll actually pay it for you, when you just turn it into us. So I said, hey, identity theft is in here also, Neetha. Identity theft is in here. They have an identity theft resolution. So they actually fight on your behalf. They also have a personal accident coverage. They also have vision and prescription savings. They also have shopping discounts. So like whenever I want to get oil changes or if you have eyeglasses, they got all this stuff. They got dental
Like
discounts.
the AAA discounts.
Yeah, these are all the discounts, right? They were kind of like, sort of paralleling themselves to AAA. But I really think that this is one of the things, like theme parks, hotels. Whenever I traveled, I used them. I mean, they got a whole separate break off of trips. Like I used them when I went to Hawaii, and they got me one of the best hotels right on the beach. It was amazing. The views was incredible. I use NMC, so give it a try. The number is for NMC. If you want to call them, it's 800-523-4582. Now I believe yep, that's the number. 800-523-4582. Okay, so if you want to be a part of it, but it's called Assist America. You can check it directly with Assist America. I believe Assist America has a direct website, but I don't think, Dr. Linda, you're going to get the benefits directly as you would if you went through an NMC. So
I
you may want to.
I don't believe there's a direct website, and I couldn't get information on Assist America. Now you may have to be a member.
Yeah, I believe that's what it is.
Because I couldn't find it outside.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
I mean, they send the medical jets, man. They ain't playing. They are not playing. If you're gonna get sick, that's the way you get. That's the way you bring it home. Oh, one more thing. If you were to go out somewhere and then you were in another country, and they said, "Well, we can't even fly him home yet or her home yet." And we have to keep them there. They will fly your family out there to see you.
Oh my! How much is that, Dr. Paul?
I know. Well, what's that premium? $1,000 a day?
It's like $20. It's like $29 a month. I'm gonna tell you.
You can get all that information when you Google it. We got 5 minutes left and 2
I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes. Well, I just need to say, Prophetess, that's why we went over last week.
See,
so
that's why
my two, because that was my short question. This other one you'll probably have to answer maybe next week. But it's the relationship between vitamin D, vitamin K2, and calcium.
Right.
So we can address that one next week.
Yeah,
I don't want prophets to be mad at me because of what you did.
Okay, I will definitely. I'm gonna write that down right now. So we're gonna break that down when we get there. So vitamin K, vitamin D, and calcium. Okay, so definitely I'm gonna put that on the list.
Yeah,
and we're gonna talk about that next week.
Don't forget magnesium.
I'm calling on the phone.
Go, lady.
Hey, lady.
Go ahead, lady, and then
The
come
reason
back.
I bought those three up was because of something that I read specifically today that on Facebook or Instagram or something with this ER physician, and it related to why Black women are dying in the emergency rooms from why we're being mistreated, misdiagnosed, and whatnot. So that's what it was about. So Dr. Paul, I will send you, because I emailed the article to myself. I'll email it to you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that. So vitamin K,
Right.
you want vitamin
K, vitamin D, and calcium.
And calcium. Yeah. That's the family right there. Absolutely. Now, here's the one thing that's really interesting about all three of those. The lack of the presence of magnesium is what activates every single one of them. That's what we're missing right there. So when we have calcification or lack of vitamin D or vitamin K, which of course is for your blood, and it's literally it literally keeps the pH nice and strong, and it's in all green vegetables, is the lack of that magnesium. And that lack of magnesium, that's usually what it is. The vitamin K, I would say try to get it from a natural source, but we'll get into it. I'll get into it a really deep next week. I'll put that on the list. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. That's
I
a
don't blame
good
you, Dr.
topic.
Clinton. We don't. None of one of us want to get beat up.
Yeah.
Okay, we got that was a lady. Lady, you call. You're on the phone. Then we'll go to Jacqueline. Lady, you there?
Yes, I'm here. Good evening, everybody. I have a question about how do you get rid of polyps, or what can you use to get rid of polyps in your intestines?
In the intestines, that starts with the cleanse. You start with the colon cleanse and parasite cleanse. Polyps, of course, has a lot to do with, if you're not knowing what we're talking about here, it's in the colon. When you've actually had, usually of meat eaters, people eating a lot of meat, a lot of processed foods, you start to get these polyps, which actually they will push down or push up and cause indentation in the lining of the colon, and they cause gaps. Food gets trapped in there, seals it off, and then that's when you go in and get a colonoscopy, and they're trying to find out if there's any inflammation in that area. It's going to be trapped. Bacteria now starts to tear down and get infected. So they try to go in and clear those areas out. So polyps, I would start with things like not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent any disease, just food for the soul. All those demulcents we just talked about. Remember that demulcents we just talked about? That okra
I
water,
was
y'all
just
might
going to
want to
ask you
try
about
that
that.
one. Y'all might want to try that okra water. Things like the aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel. Okay. Papaya. And then that means also some of the papaya, the papaya is wonderful. The pineapple is good also. The bromelain, because it has the bromelain, it's for inflammation, but it's also good for the intestines.
Yes.
The Keith, when Keith down there in Florida with him and Karam and all them, they got those mame sapote trees. Y'all got all them mammy sapote trees. Y'all need to send some of that mammy sapote
this
up
way.
here to Philadelphia. Put it in a big old box and put my name on it. All right. Send it on up here, because that mammy sapote is good for your intestinal lining. Got it. Also, how about cabbage? Yes, cabbage.
Okay.
Raw cabbage. You can take some raw cabbage. You can either regular or purple. You can actually put it in your NutriBullet or whatever, and take a little small, little almost like a little 8-ounce, or you can only have the ounce. You can be 4 ounces, and just drink that on a regular basis. That starts to clear out that level. That's a demulcent also. So there's a lot of things. As you see, we try to get you into a rhythm, a circadian rhythm and cycle. That means every change of seasons, you do something. So beginning of every summer, winter, spring, fall, you got to be doing something. Got it? So that's why we got to keep it going. It's not just, of course, everybody's in the Daniel fast right now. A lot of the organizations, or Ramadan, we just, all of these different things that we're doing is traditionally with our religion or our beliefs, but it should be done every change of seasons.
Yes.
Got it? That's what we've gotten away from. It's beginning. You clean your house when this winter is over. What you gonna do before the spring comes?
Spring cleaning.
You got it. You got it. So why ain't you doing your body like that?
That's
right? You got to do some body cleaning too. So keep that in mind. So there's a lot of them. Matter of fact, that list of demulcents that I just gave, all of those that we just gave out earlier. Prophetess, you probably have it already in
It's
chat.
in the chat, right?
Yep.
Okay, Jacqueline.
So much. Well, I can't see the chat, but thank you so very much.
Hey, listen, wait,
Appreciate
lady,
you, lady.
if you can't see the chat, are you driving, or are you just where are you?
I'm at home. I wrote as much down as I
Okay,
could.
all right. Listen. Write this down. Write this down, lady. That's the reason why I'm asking a question. Send me an email. Okay, send me an email to Mecca Video. That's MECCAVIDEO at gmail.com regarding all this, and I'll make sure that I'll send the information out to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you got
all
it.
right, lady. Thank you.
All right,
Good
very
question.
fine. Thank you, lady.
Good question. Good question.
All right, God bless y'all. Thank you. Good night.
God bless you.
All right, Jacqueline, and then Karen. Jacqueline?
Okay, able to hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we hear you,
Oh,
Jacqueline.
good. Thank you. I have a question. You mentioned the sun chlorella. Now, I bought some on Amazon. I noticed that there is a warning label with the P65 label on it. Is it okay to use?
Yeah, P65. P65 is kind of like it's a bad joke almost. It's like it's that in 1986 California went through this whole back and forth with politics on what is considered dangerous versus what's not. So eventually when they had so many stalemates, they said, "Well, why don't we just put it on everything?" And that's exactly what's happening. You're going to see that Proposition 65 everywhere. It's going to be on sandals. It'll be on sneakers. You're going to see it on boxes. You'll see it everywhere. I think you got to just understand that's just like a protocol that they went through something in California. California is very progressive when it comes to health. And, a lot of people are very health conscious. So they're a lot of fighters out there. A lot of things got approved in California first than anywhere else in the world or United States because they were really trying to make a difference. So that's politics and logistics. Take it with a grain of salt. Just understand it. They have put that on the labeling with all products. You're going to see it on some strange stuff. Matter of fact, if you punch in, they got an ongoing joke like things that P65, the weird things P65 is listed on. If you punch that in, you're going to get a little laugh. But it's still a serious matter. Okay, so it's dealing with toxic. Some of the real early concerns was the toxic water issues that they had, the dumping, the chemicals. I mean, they're just trying to make people aware of what's going on. But when you see it with something like chlorella or something like that, it's just because it's where it's coming from. They have to do that. That's by law. They have to put that on there. Just understand it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Jacqueline. All right, Karen. Karen Mayfield, you're next. You there?
Karen? Is that
Karen?
Karen.
Yeah.
Not Karen.
Took
Karen.
my name, man. Took my name. There's
It's Karen, not Karen.
It's Kareem.
Go ahead.
Kareem. That's Kareem.
How do I pronounce that, Karen? It's Kareem Mayfield?
It's not. It's Kareem. Yes.
It's Kareem. Okay.
Brother
Dr.
Kareem.
Paul.
Is this Kareem that I know, Kareem? That sounds like the Kareem I know.
Yes, it is the Kareem.
All right, then I will shut my mouth.
Man?
Go ahead, brother.
I know
What's
that
going
voice,
on, buddy?
boy.
Long
What's
time
up,
no
man?
hear, right?
Yes. My brother.
I kind of have an emergency situation with deal with my mother. She's elderly, and
okay.
I need to talk to you kind of like on the personal. So
sure.
I'm so glad that I ran to the people at the rep's office referred me to.
Who is that?
So Jacqueline on here. She referred me. Her and Charlotte. From the rep's office. Right.
All right. Yeah. So definitely, if you are in the box, you can just give me a call. My number is 215. Put that number down.
Sure I got two numbers of yours. Hold on. I'm gonna look
okay. And this, hold on. Text me your number and I'll call you back. Okay.
Yeah,
Tell me if you. My number's never changed. They have never changed. Yep, I still got the same number. And you know what? I'm gonna tell y'all that was because of Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory put me on point with that. I had bought Dick Gregory on the Green Hour years ago, and he said, son. He told that sound like Dick Gregory.
Yeah.
He said, son, you gotta make yourself available for your people. I said, I got you.
That's 215-779
7355. Yep, that's it.
I got it.
You got me, brother. I ain't changed. So listen, give me a call and I'll hit you back. Okay, just give me a call.
Definitely, I appreciate it.
All right, good hearing from you, brother.
Be safe, and I think Dr. Paul's is on point, y'all. Trust me.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Are you sure, Kareem?
Positive. I need
Hey,
Dr. Paul before he
we
Dr.
got to
Paul.
check on him, man.
Only
Make
if
sure he
Kareem's
act like he know what he's doing.
I need Dr. Paul before he was Dr. Paul.
Yes, he did. You know the real brother.
Let us pray.
Yes, you know the brother before. Yes. Thank you, brother.
We appreciate love everything you've been saying, and it's on point. That's all.
Yes. Thank you, Kareem. I appreciate you,
Hey,
brother.
Kareem,
Love you much, man.
You know him before this, huh?
Well, he was, you know what? He was right when the transformation was happening. That was when God was doing his work. So, Kareem, we're going to keep you and your family and your mom and is it your mother?
Everybody in prayer, man.
In prayer.
Yes,
We're going to keep her
mother,
in prayer. Yes. We're going to keep her in prayer. Okay. So give me a call and we'll get back.
I'm
Okay.
call you.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you.
Be safe, everybody.
All right. Take care.
Thank you, my Kareem. All right. There's a question from Dorothy Stewart, Dr. He said, I guess she was there with you, and she learned that her resting heart rate was 22. Since my number is high, should I avoid exercise?
Okay, her resting heart rate was at
what?
what?
Rate was of 22. Since my number is high, should I avoid exercise? Dorothy, are you still on?
That's not high.
That's not high.
Dr. Paul, I learned that my resting heart rate of 22. Since my number is high, should I avoid exercise?
I'm making good. Yeah.
Are you dead?
You know what? Maybe I got the numbers wrong.
Yeah, you got that number
go ahead,
wrong.
Dorothy.
Whatever it was high.
Okay. If your resting heart rate is 22, you dead.
Yeah.
I got it wrong, but whatever it was, you said.
Yeah. So anything usually when the resting rate and you're resting, we try to say between 50, 69. Right. That's what I see. That's the numbers I see. And anything over 70 and above, that's active. That means you're moving around. But if you're resting and you're still, the heart is pumping past that 70 plus and you're going there, something's going on. So that's why I believe that's what you're speaking about. I believe that's what you're
Yes. So I know. Maybe you said 82. I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
No, you 22. You wouldn't be in here today.
Girl, you're scaring folks.
But my point is, should I be timid about exercising or?
No. Matter of fact, some of the things that we talked about, when you start to see the heart, it just puts a little pressure on the heart. And some of the things that I see have a lot to do with spinal misalignment, T2, T5, pressure on that nerve or the pinched nerve in the back, T2, T5. Sometimes it's plaque buildup. Sometimes it's endothelial disruption, which is the vessels are clogged, so they're not pushing. They don't have the fluidity to move things. So that means dilators. You need the dilators, the beets, the parsley, the cayenne pepper. Yeah, all those things we talk about. So those are where you have to look at. Now, we did sit down, right? We sat down.
Yes.
Yeah. So just remember, if there was anything going on with the spine, that's my only thing that I say. If there was some misalignments with the back, you address that first. You got to address that first. That's a structural issue.
Okay.
So there's nothing going to correct that, and you got to get that right.
All right.
Keep your head up, right? Keep your head up.
Yes. Yes. Okay, thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate
you. Doc, that's it, buddy. We're down to the wire,
that
man.
is it. Prophetess is on. We're gonna get all y'all.
Not
me.
Prophetess
get y'all.
She
gonna get y'all.
Skirt them all. Get them, Prophetess.
Scared them all. Yeah. All right, Big B, show them how they can be a part of the family tree. Please, y'all, send a donation over here to Big B. Give him a blessing, y'all. Give him something, y'all. Just throw a dollar at him, because the brother be hooking us up. He put us on Facebook. He put us on YouTube. He's doing all of these things, and it takes time and effort, and I thank you, Big B. I love you, brother, man. And thank you for all that you do, man. I want to publicly acknowledge you that you're doing a great job, man. Keep doing what you're doing, all right?
Well, God continues to keep me here, so I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
That's right. So show them how they can be a part and get the transcript for the nice program and how they can do that.
All right, buddy. And guys, in order to get the copies of tonight's church, you got to do what? And you know the deal. You got to send me an email. And that email has to be sent to me, Bill Morgan, at mechavideo@gmail.com. Again, mechavideo@gmail.com. To support the family tree, you got to use my Cash App. And that is $BILMORGAN. Again, $BILMORGAN. Or if you want to share through your bank, that ID number there is mechavideo@comcast.net. Again, mechavideo@comcast.net. And finally, my P.O. Box right over here in Mullica Hill, and that's Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191. Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Again, Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Guess what? Bring your friends, bring enemies, bring your friends. Right here to the family tree, Dr. P. Bring it on, buddy. Bam, bam. That's what it is, man.
Hey.
Yeah. That's where it goes, buddy.
All right. I want to say to everybody, did you learn anything tonight, y'all? Put your hands together. Put your hands together. Did you learn anything? Yeah. Go share this information. We charge you with nothing but the truth. And that means you got to go tell somebody. Want to give a shout out and thanks for Prophetess, a.k.a. Fingers.
Woohoo.
Boy, she was rocking y'all today, boy. Ain't got nothing to do with that. And of course, our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Hey. Yeah, buddy.
What's up, buddy? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you, man, for all you're doing, man. Keep up your good work, man. Thank you. And I'll say to everybody, be encouraged. Take this information, share the information, and be on point. Do the best you can. Try to stay stress-free with all the world going on right now.
Yeah, man.
And give some love to somebody. How about that? So, God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you gotta shine.
Or you end up having your own.
Can y'all hear the music going? Can y'all hear that music?
Yeah.
All right, good. Tap. Because Marcy got me now. She's letting me better. Better get on tapping. Come on down. Hey, Lydia. What's up, Lydia? I see you.
That's right.
What's
Marcy
up,
got
Lydia?
you going, buddy.
We got Michelle in the house. We got Diane in the house. We got Sheila in the house. We got Deborah.
Diane's in the house.
Tap.
Hey. Joanne's still in the house. She's hanging with us. Sheila Blackman's still in the house.
Tap.
Stephanie's in the house.
Y'all still hanging in.
Even Dr. Lenny's still hanging
Roll
with
those
us.
shoulders a little bit, y'all. Roll them shoulders. Roll them shoulders a little bit. Yeah. Go ahead, you can dance if you want to. Shoulders. I want y'all to take your hands like this, lock them in like this, and push them all the way to the top. And push. Good. You've been sitting for a while. You got to stretch that back.
All right.
And breath. Right. Stretch. And stretch. There you go, Cecilia. Come on, Sis. Is that a doggy right there? Or is that a cat? Stretch. That's a cat. Yeah, that's a kitty cat. Stretch. Now hold. And everybody move to your left. The other left. Yes, the other left. Run. Yeah, there you go. Come on back on over. Yeah, come on. Stretching and breathe.
Yeah.
You should sound like that. Good. Come on up. And bring it on down. Good. And then shake it out. There you go. Right, Marcy? Shake it out. All right, come on. Let's get a little energy. Clap. Come on. Clap. We're getting a little energy bath, y'all. If you never seen an energy bath.
I heard that.
About to get an energy bath right now. Just in case you didn't take one today.
Well.
This is the energy. We get that energy. You feel that heat when you bring your hands together. That's your energy. Nobody else. That's your energy. Take that right there. And then when you break it on down, just bring it on down. Cover your body, cover your head. Woo! Don't touch yourself. Yeah, you feel that energy. You can almost feel it. It raises the hair on your arms. That's because that's energy. You can put that on and testing. Always in your joints, your ligaments, your connective tissue, all those things. Yeah, come on.
All right now.
Come on here. Come on. And one more. Clap. And stop. Keep the top, bottom one still. Move the top one. Feel that energy. Keep going like that. You feel that? Do you feel that?
Wow.
You feel that every day. You'll feel that energy. With good intentions. Bless yourself. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And thanks for tuning in to the Family Tree. All right. All right, who can dance now? Because y'all know y'all like to dance. Come on. Who the dancers now? Who the dancers? Who the dancers out there? Big B? Big B? Go ahead, Big B. Go ahead, Big B. Spotlight, buddy. You got the spotlight. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead. Go, Big B. 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 There you go. There you go. All right. I like that move. I don't know what that was, but I like that one. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy.
Yep.
Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Shout out to Facebook fam over there. All those that tune in on Facebook. Yeah, thanks for tuning on. Yeah, give them a shout out.
You got
Marcy, I see you, Marcy. Come on, come on. Everybody hug yourself. Marcy reminds us, Mama Marcy says, remember to love yourself. Right, Marcy?
That's right. Claudia Banks Harris is over there. Rhonda Johnson's over there.
Remember to love yourself. There you go. There you go. All right.
Blakeford's over there.
There you go.
Kim Wheeler's over there.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All right.
George Washington's on Facebook.
All right. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go,
KK's over there.
That's right. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan. There you go.
James Mitchell is over there on Facebook.
There you go. All right, all right. That's right. That's right. Keep on moving, y'all.
Michelle
That's right.
Sylvester is
If
on
you
Facebook.
don't move it, you what? You lose it. Y'all heard that one, right? All right.
I think that's James Mitchell
Who else
on
is next?
Facebook.
Go, Cecilia.
And Andrea
Go,
Bratcher is on Facebook.
Go, Celia. Go, Celia. Go, Celia. There you go. There you go. She got the kitty cat over there jamming. She even got a kitty cat shirt on. How about that?
Go ahead, Sid. Break it down now.
Go, Sil. Go, Sil. Go, Sil. Go, Sil. All right. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Woo.
All right. All right.
Yep.
All right. All right. All right. All right. Go, Debbie. Go, Debbie. Go, Debbie. Go, Debbie. Go, Debbie. She got her eyes clean. Got her Debbie. Got her eyes clean. Go, Debbie. Got her eyes clean.
All right. Yep.
Hey, Debbie. Yeah. There you go. And Debbie, I must say your eyes look a lot cleaner. Yeah, they look a lot clearer. Yes, they do. Yeah, I see. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right. We're going to count it on down. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. This has been a pleasure. We say change this world by you being the one to change first. How about that? So make sure that you do what you got to do to keep you on point. Right? 10.
Yes, sir.
9.
I heard that.
8.
Oh, now.
7.
Okay, now.
6.
Yep.
5.
Now.
4.
Woo.
3.
Come on now.
2.
Come on now.
And 1. God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. We'll see you next week on the Family Tree. All right, Big B. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Big B over there.
All right, but always.
All right. All right. All right. All right.
All right.
This is a nice groove too, man. I like that groove.
Yeah. Keep on making your bags out.
Keep on jamming right here. Got a little cut. Can't feel that music, you better check your pulse. Right, Marcy?
Yeah.
The samba. Deep soul samba. That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see y'all later. God bless y'all. Have a good evening.
You got it, buddy.
Where we gonna be this weekend, Big B? Because we're coming back this weekend.
Saturday morning, the Dr. Ball Health Program. Sunday, the Green Hour. WRD Radio 96.1 FM, 900 AM, Black Dog Media, right here in Philadelphia.
All right. Peace, love, peace, and hair grease. See y'all.